Uh. 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 What's that one scream where it goes, ah? What's that called? Does that scream have a name? What is that scream where it goes, ah? You know the one where it's like the goofy ah scream. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We're playing Disco Elysium. Hi everybody. Hi. Why do I have Brendan? It's silly. Why ball pit? Anyway, I'm gonna start off the stream by drawing a creature. Just wanted to get the stream started by drawing a little creature. Let's see what happens. Looking good. 1 second. Let me give him feet. There we go. Let's give him arms. There we go. That's pretty good. I don't like that second hand. Let's try that again. 1 second. There we go. Pretty good. Let's make him green. I like that. I like that he's green. And let's give him some hair. Let's see here. There we go. I think that's a pretty good creature. I think that's pretty good. I wanted to start off the stream drawing a creature. 1 second. No, I don't like that. I like him looking like this. Should we give him war paint? Oh no, a creature, he needs a nose, doesn't he? That's pretty good. Ears. I forgot about ears. Creature, like if I draw a creature, it needs ears, right? That's pretty good. You know, I think if I was in a horror movie and I saw this guy coming right at me, I think I'd be scared. I think I'd be scared if I saw this thing coming at me. Oh, you know what? I didn't even color his shoes. He should wear blue shoes. There we go. Where would you put this creature at a scale of 1 to 10? Let's name him. Where'd you put this creature? At a scale of 1 to 10, chat, where would you put this creature at? If you had a choice, his name is Smulf. He has a name. His name is Smulf. Out of 10, give me a good creature rating. Okay, let me do a quick creature edit real quick. Let me do a quick edit real quick of this creature. Off screen so you don't see my files. Let's see. Big Small fan, not gonna lie, but give me a second. Let me edit the creature. I need to do it off screen. You know what? Let's for the background. Let's do a gradient. Okay, now that the creature has a Ray Romano-shaped tumor, where would you put Schmalf? Now that Schmalf has Ray Romano on his back at all times, where would you put him out of 10? A higher or lower rating? I gotta know. Before we get in, like, Disco Elysium or the video game, where would you put him now that Ray Romano is on his back forever, for all time? Pretty good, right? Pretty good? Pretty good? 0 out of 10, why would you do that? Okay, let me remove Ray Romano. Okay, let me do a quick edit off screen here. Let me see here. There we go. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That seems like a good way to get, like, based in Smurf-pilled. 1 second. Okay. Now that Ray Romano is gone and we've opened his mouth, how do we feel about Smurf? We looking like a 10 out of, we in 10 out of 10 territory here, or what? Why is my phone buzzing? Shut the fuck up, TikTok app. Okay, one more edit, and then I promise I'll play Disco Elysium. I promise we'll get to it. I have it up. I'm just trying to. This is a good warm up for me for the day. Okay, I've given Smurf earrings. Now that I've given Smurf earrings, how do we feel? Dang it, how do you draw the cool S? Damn it, how do you draw the, like, cool S? Shit, I forgot how to draw the cool S. Fuck. Fuck, 1 second. Cool S. That's right, okay. That's good enough. There we go. Now we have the cool S on him. All right. How do you feel about Smurf now? Now he's better, right? We fixed him. Now he has the cool S on him. For Smurf. All right. We're going to play. All right. Disco Elysium. Anyway, sorry. I got really into drawing him. I needed a good brain warm up, and that helps me sometimes. Sometimes you just need a little bit of help, all right? A little bit of brain help, and I'll see you next time. I was talking to the dice lady. I don't think I finished talking to her. More questions about the building. Okay, let's learn. We're learning about the building.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Cowards!
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you. It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should have been more open-minded.
It just wasn't the time yet.
Okay. What's up with the broken windows?
This one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the debris, but what's a stuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What does she mean to get off on it?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
Braun, the taxidermist. No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Fucking Kickstarter scam. Hey everybody, welcome to my Kickstarter. We have right here, in fact, my airplane and helicopter graveyard. Now, here's the thing about my helicopter graveyard. I have so many helicopters. I got Black Hawk helicopters. I got civilian helicopters. We're just letting them sit here and rust away. But I got an idea for you. If you donate $157,000 to my Kickstarter, we're going to take them and then turn them into skis. Big water. Apache? We got Apache.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashkor or wherever he is.
Wasn't this game Kickstarted? Yeah, and I like it. I'm making fun of Kickstarter like scams as a concept, not Kickstarter itself. Kickstarter can be very useful for certain projects like Disco Elysium, good video games like Undertale, and also that one juicer that you put a bag of juice in and then you just took the juice and squirted it out into a cup. Good bits. What do those transmissions say?
Usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business
Ah,
plans
he's on the radio
ways
waves
to
trying to
get
scam
started
people
on
out their
them
money.
just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
That's why there are so many bailiffs that
I
ski.
have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
This is so sad. I would have loved to make a sword out of them. I found a strange
What was
machine.
Accident? The radio game studio.
Ah.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean, liberal? What
The
happened?
usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism.
If you make a
You know how
if
the
you make a
markets are
Kickstarter
rigged
that
to
fully
keep up
discloses that it's a
businesses
scam and you will get
so on.
nothing in return for it, is it still technically a scam? Isn't there that one guy who did a GoFundMe for potato salad and people donated like $10,000 to it? And he was like, I'll have a potato salad party.
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
This is so sad they didn't have enough willpower.
Showing
Damn.
up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked
Not
great.
the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
Nah, I would have found bottles and
The
cans.
result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
I get it.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the
Oh
cellar.
boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story. Tell me about the Revachol City, please.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Is it going to be poop-flavored ice cream?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Fritta does the same thing.
I know a girl just like that. She works in Frita as a cashier, and she's not particularly
Employing
friendly.
silly teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravashow ICT. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Listen, I would totally buy ice cream from a place that has a giant bear fridge. Just for the novelty of it.
Eventually, Ravashow ICT lost the price war to its rival, Class A 5000. Class A 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece.
Oh.
Out of regular fridges.
True. The market prevails. I'm not going to say that shit, though. I killed the bear.
You did what?
I had to kill the bear to become the
I can
bear.
see. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Scary, but cool.
Megatherian?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild
An
beast?
imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Thank you, Squid, for the tier 1 sub, by the way.
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the
Nah,
land where
fuck off,
streets are
electrochemistry. I don't do
Very
drugs.
good. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now
Listen,
you know
I'm only
what's
high on
going in
life.
the fire.
Little sparkling embers under the window. Outside its light. Light scatters from the
Oh,
low
shivers.
cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else?
I found the building's
Another
intercom, but
is
it's not
on.
working. There we
Right.
go.
I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
Strange things happened when I tried calling a company named Split Street. Somebody
It
answered.
Can't be true. They don't work here anymore.
Oh,
They've been
shit.
gone for
Ghost.
Years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman?
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company.
I
100
called a
years ago.
number
Are you
100
sure it
years
wasn't just
old.
some
What the
bear
fuck?
threatening you?
Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
No, it was something else, something
Pranks can be
eerie.
eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're
I leveled up,
terrorizing
Thog.
us. No solidarity.
So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card
That's
was
right.
yours?
I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Is the Whirling Rags part of the same
You could say
complex?
so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom.
Oh, shit.
Albeit, I doubt if anyone responds.
Hello? Guys, I just got a call from a Tricentennial Electric. They said I need to refund. I need to take a look because my computer warranty is expired? Weird.
If
That was my
the
wife.
building is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the
Right.
doorbell.
It used to be a gaming arcade. This is
Damn!
an ancient failure before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice: don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, fluorography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed.
Pinball's not a fucking fad.
Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure. I'm good. I hope.
Okay, bye. Anyway, I'm out of here. I gotta go talk to, what's her name and tell her that there wasn't like a witch. She just lives here. Sorry, Phyllis. What was her name? Fucking Phyllis Diller? Sorry, Phyllis Diller. She's actually not a witch. She just, lives in a silo or whatever. She lives in a big chimney. Alright, where is she? There she be. Hello.
What have you found?
I talked to the editor. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
It's not sorcery,
Sometimes they use the
ma'am.
ankle bones of sheep.
No, she's a
I
businesswoman
don't
like you.
understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth? She's squeezing on the pendulum too. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She says it's just capitalism. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. There we go. You know what? You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yeah, I de-spooked it. The curse is definitely gone.
Are you certain? Oh, but who am I to question your method?
Now give me a discount on all your books.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel
Yeah,
the
I
curse
took
lifting.
this JO crystal I have and broke it on the floor. Smoke came out of it and a spirit arose. I punched the spirit in the dick and now he's gone.
Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore.
It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
All right then. All's well that ends.
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly.
Okay, we're good. I got rid of the curse, and I still have my fucking flashlight equipped. What did I have in my hand? I can't even remember what I had in my hands where the flashlight is. Let me check tools. Let's put my book in my hand. Oh wait, but if I put my book in my hand, I have -2 authority, so I have a total of negative authority, so I'm better off just not having it. Anyway, I did get an orb. Where the boys at? I got an orb for the boys. Hello. Wait, what was that?
There, working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack
What do you
exactly?
mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's the future leader of a proletarian uprising.
No, it's not.
It's her husband,
Yes,
the missing husband.
And you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Give me champagne,
There's
I'm
no
going
need for
in.
Champagne when there's honor.
Go tell the working class woman what you found right now. I will in a second here. Here's your new bowl.
Are you mocking us?
Oh.
This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I really did try.
His verse as much as he's accomplished.
Rude.
Almost nothing. Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Okay, is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
Isabel McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate. unreliable.
His moves are quick and
Thug.
precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms.
Take me to the shooting range. I want to see what happens there.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Okay, let's take a look at our levels here. What should I put it into? Probably, you know what? I should probably put it into logic just so I have one logic. That's better than 0. Yeah, I'm just going to throw it into logic. I'm close to another level anyway, so... We throw it into logic, we see what happens, we have a good time. My brain has one more fold. Alright, let's go make some quick cash here. Shall we make some petty cash? Hello?
Hello again. How can I help you?
Oh yeah, 97. If is Roy high?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky
Oh,
bastard.
dude,
He's
Roy's doing
probably
drugs.
It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrihalidin,
Drug
what's that?
developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me, or is it really warm in
I try
here?
to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
Whoa, man. Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having.
Rolodon is just something you know, since the People's Pile disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain.
Ah.
these days.
The People's Pile. What's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in
If you go into the
too.
back of his shop right now, you'll find out that this man actually married the elephant's foot.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the
You know how, like,
spill.
there are cute anime, there are, like, cute anime girl forms of the Earth and, like, Mars and Pluto and, like, inanimate objects and shit. Fucking internet browsers. Has anybody made an anime girl or, like, a waifu out of the Chernobyl elephant's foot yet? Just asking. Just for a friend.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
What would happen, haha, if I kissed the elephant's foot, haha?
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Does anybody else remember the fucking awful, awful posts of, what was it, fucking Corona-chan? Just seeing that shit gives me, like, violent psychosis.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Oh, it was Ebola. No, it wasn't Corona-chan. I forgot that. Here's the thing. 2020 felt like 5 years. It was Ebola-chan. It was Ebola-chan. I remember now. There was probably a coronavirus girl or whatever, but I remember it was Ebola-chan. You're right. I forget. 2020 feels like 5 years in 1 year, so...
No one's Everyone's.
Yeah, there's both. There's both of them.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
Happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
I thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the...
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Sure thing. Sure, man.
How do I, there's something I'd like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any...
Let me check my
anything else
pockets
you're
here.
thinking of selling.
Get rid of the rifle, get some money. I'm gonna keep that. That's Kim's pen. I don't want to sell that. That's rude. Sell that postcard. Oh yeah, I have an empty cassette tape. Cool postcard. Get rid of it. And this is my emergency money cube. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Hope you don't mind.
Another time.
All right, goodbye. I don't know if I want... Do I... I can have another skill point that I can get the anti-object task force, and I can internalize that thought. We'll think about it. Okay, now it's getting close to the end of the day, so I should go and talk to the fucking nerds. Alright, let's go talk to the fucking nerds. Let's aggressively be like, hey, I'm gonna save though, just in case I really fuck something up. I'm not gonna save scum, but if I really fuck something up, let me interrogate these fools.
Looks like the circus left town.
Fuck you,
The clowns are
Titus!
Still here.
I hope you shit your pants. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy
What
Boy?
are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking, and we think she could maybe...
Oh, fucked. She... Oh,
So there's an 8th
fucking
Hardy,
owned!
and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
I've connected you to the local drug
Why,
trade.
hell you have. There is no local drug trade.
Uh-huh.
This place is as clean as a rifle.
Uh-huh.
Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock?
Oh, fucking
The
Kim.
person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
I do want to deliver the coup de
thought
grace.
floats in your head, like a lightning strike branching in the sky.
You're right, there is no local drug trade. Except you.
That's a mighty interesting theory.
But it's just a
What we
theory.
need to do, theoretically, a big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
This is disgusting! You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people.
Who fucking who? People will always
gotcha.
do drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course.
Uh-huh.
We're just talking politics here. My answer to you...
Dude has tit in his name. Nice. What if instead of Titus, he was called Boobus? Fucking...
Go fuck
But I'm...
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs the thing,
My
right?
answer is... fuck off.
Uh-huh.
Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Well, let me tell you something, Titus. This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race. Where's it? Where's the? Fucking. Wrong. I typed it in wrong. Shit. Fucking. Shit. Shit. Gotcha, bitch.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Oh.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
I want to watch a sitcom now where it's just normal people saying fucking normal things, and then there's a laugh track after. So it's just like 2 guys at GameStop arguing about what game to pick up for the Xbox 360. Walking Dead Survival Instinct or Transformers War for Cybertron. And then the other one says, go fuck your mom, Dennis. And then this sound plays. And then they buy a copy of Walking Dead Survival Instinct and leave the GameStop, ready to hear that wonderful Norman Reedus voiceover.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, talk to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you.
By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Yeah, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Damn, these motherfuckers got Glenn!
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident. Ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
Yeah, the mercenaries are armed with automatic
weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon.
Glenn's got a knock cannon? Oh, don't fuck with Glenn! Yeah, but will they pierce ceramic armor?
Guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what, that they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
This Crenell is bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army.
Damn, I hate the Barmy Army.
You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals with decades of combat experience. They are not a gang or a
Back me up, Kim.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody is controlling them.
Fucking surprised. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to keep the fear in check.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
Get out of here.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war. Incriminating. Now
Yeah, got some incriminating evidence. Hey, why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Belt, like we use in the harbor?
Yeah, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
Cool.
We did this together. All of us.
I mean, you were fighting me so hard earlier, and now you're just like, yeah, we did it. What the fuck you gonna do about it? I'm gonna poison you in your sleep. I don't know.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
But there's a
There is
catch.
no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
You murdered him just like that? No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Well, we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like
But
it's
you
nothing.
see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest.
What are you gonna do? Arrest all 8 of us?
All Hardy
I mean, I got 8 pairs of cuffs right here in my pocket. I buy in bulk at Sam's Club. I could just turn around. You're all under arrest. I mean, it's just me and Kim, but where's that wheelchair lady, your husband? Yeah, hey, ma'am, your husband's a cryptozoologist, right? A crypt is kind of like a jail for dead people.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than the others.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide. Not for the officer making an arrest.
Mhm.
Which we all know you won't be. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
When did this hanging incident
You
occur?
don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Uh-huh. And how long had you known the victim?
Him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole. Yeah! Who do you think we are?
You're the goddamn Hardy Boys. This whole, you know what I'm hearing this whole time? Anytime I talk to the Hardy Boys, every fucking time I'm like sitting here just like, cool guys, cool. Anyway.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Yeah, can you show me how to jump through a table? Can you get on a ladder and do a swanton bomb?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy?
The pretty
She has
boy?
interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why'd you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive.
So he was a mercenary. That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
Okay.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Wow.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines.
Wow.
They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how did you even know he was in Special Forces?
He walked straight up to the mic and
Ah,
said,
okay.
I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song.
Ah, okay. The
said
dude
he's
walked
gonna
in and he
fuck
said,
everyone.
"Hey, I'm a Special Forces soldier. Fight me." Okay. I mean, yeah, that happens all the time.
Couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Okay, that's a serious allegation, though.
You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
All right, how'd you kill
We
him?
hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Can you give us a few more details? Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
Yeah, but Elizabeth, they're stupid and they want to tell me everything.
Overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
I got this.
Titus
Bitchin', 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 bitchin'. All right, first tell me who's solid.
Who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man. The least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid, too. Always fidgety, yes. But no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there. Tomato juice? Just tomato juice? A non-alcoholic tomato juice?
Alcoholic.
What's the point of that?
Let's see, who's cracking under pressure? Fat Angus.
A single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
Hey, you having trouble breathing over there?
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Okay, wasn't he a trained killer from RNG's Special Forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him?
Numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
You fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
There's something you're not telling me.
Fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
All right, I have other questions.
What, copper?
Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Not in the arresting mood?
A fearful readiness. An electrical charge raises hairs in the room.
I'm feeling pretty. I can feel myself changing.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the knife.
Oh, fuck yeah, Kim.
As he steps closer, while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts.
Should I go for it? Should I morb out? Easy. Okay, I'm gonna pussy out for now.
Your investigation here is done.
I think we're going to stick around. Thanks. I've done this job for long enough to
Yeah, I
know
don't
that people
know.
just confess
I'm
to
scared.
second-degree murder.
I pussied out. I don't want to morb out. I don't want to die.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a
Godly.
gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
8%.
You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
It's a white check. I can try it again. I think I have a skill point. Maybe I have a skill point. I could try it again. Where's authority at? Okay. All right.
Establish
okay.
authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
First, you tell me. That's it. That's all I got.
The gun thing? You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Kim, I need your gun.
This is not what he thinks it is. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please.
What the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun. Not
The fuck is happening?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Trust me, Kim, I'm merely flesh.
What?
The pressure in the...
Be careful. It's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Give the gun back. This is getting too scary.
Yeah, I have one.
Nothing. Just a minor misunderstanding. Let's return to questions, officer.
Anyway. Boop. I got scared. Shush. Let me see. Do I have anything that gives authority? I have something that gives indirect modes of taxation. I got a logic shirt. I have my beautiful shirt, but I'm wearing my mesh tank, so I mean I'm feeling really strong with the mesh tank. How does a clipboard give you less authority?
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
Oh yeah, can I read the case files now?
Yes.
Yay! 28% thug.
Using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB 41. Date of initialization.
Show them you have nothing to lose. I am merely flesh. No, I got scared.
Followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120117000. The Next World Mural.
Wait, HDB 41, weren't those officer precinct?
Yes. Your precinct number is 41.
And HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to say to that.
Nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with. but it's the one you got. So sorry.
How long does it take to read a
Takes
case?
about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Ooh. Murder at the hookah parlor.
Tum at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Wait, how?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner JM, only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
Right, on with the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Okay, my wife wants to share with me the random things she got on clearance at Walmart. Like a little surprise. Okay, first up, wow, Crest 3D white strips was $30, got it for $8. Wow.
A lot of them.
How many did you buy?
2 each for you and me, and I called my mom and asked if she wanted some.
So you bought like, it was like $8 a pack.
Yeah.
They were $30 a pack though. Great deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna have some white.
Wow, we're gonna have like scary white teeth. I'm gonna look like Inspector Gadget's evil clone. Gow, Gadget. Fuck you. All right, what else you got? Wow, collagen powder for you and your mom was $19.98, now $5.09. Wow.
You're sounding really sarcastic right now, but I was very excited about all of it.
Beauty in a jar, grass-fed collagen peptides, healthy skin, hair, and nails. 15 grams of collagen. Whoa! Whoa, hand creams. Let me take a look at that. 25 cents was $3.45. Wrapped in your arms hand cream. Whoa! What else you got?
The rest of it's not as exciting. What else got? Yes? Oh, God. Not a package.
Whoa! Straps. Oh, sweet. You got a flat soaker from Gilmore? Wow, a flat, flexible fucking fabric hose that's gonna get ripped and fucked up within like a week?
No, it won't.
Wow! And candles? What's that big box there?
Chalk.
You got chalk? Finally! I can be a gamer in the sheets and in the streets. I can't wait to draw a cool S outside our house.
Done.
I can't wait to write "Vote for Pedro" right on our fucking driveway.
Stop it. I was very excited.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're happy.
God.
I'm so rude.
And I have such white teeth, though.
Wow, we're gonna have, like, our teeth are gonna be so white that we're gonna get kicked out of a grocery store. Wow. Anyway, but more about the murder at the hookah parlor.
So the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day. Yeah, really lame. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client.
Teeth so white that you're not going to be allowed to look up because it's going to distract airplane pilots. The fucked up thing, when I was a kid, my dad, all right, fucked up Brendan childhood moment. My dad would A, shoot at random planes on the farm, and also B, he had a high-powered laser that he would shine at airplanes. Actual insanity. Imagine living my life and just hearing your dad outside shooting at an airplane. My dad coming inside laughing because he had a high-powered military laser that he would shine at airplanes from the ground just to see what would happen.
No one enters, no one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning.
My dad was a menace.
He usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45.
Damn.
Then bam. He's dead on the floor with his skull busted open. Blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
How powerful was the laser, Brendan? I could shine that shit halfway across the farm and I could literally see it. It couldn't start fires.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Table's low, heavy, really sharp edge.
I was speaking of like laser lights, I was thinking about this. I was watching old wrestling shows the other day, and I there are so many people in the audience with like lasers. Right? It's insane. I was watching wrestling, and every show there was at least one point in the show where somebody had a laser light and they were shining it onto somebody in the ring's face. How fucking weird is that? That was so rampant in the 90s that people were shining lasers into other, like, the performers' faces to try to get them to fuck up. What an insane thing. Especially in the 90s. They're going to send somebody after you and they're going to beat you up.
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
You know, the hookah murders reminds me of a moment that happened in my first apartment that made me hate hookahs. For a while there, when would this have been? 2013, 2014? For a while there was a big hookah craze in my town. Everybody was buying like a hookah. Everybody had coals. So we had some friends come over, and they were like, oh, we're going to bring the hookah. We're going to smoke shisha. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So they bring over the hookah. They get the coals set up. And they have it set up in our carpeted living room. And one of them takes a big pull of the hookah, kicks it, and the fucking square coal falls on my carpet and burns a hole in my fucking floor. And then they pick it up with like tongs, put it back onto the hookah with like the burnt carpet smell lingering. And then they kick it, and then it happens again. And we never got that security deposit back. This is so sad. We also didn't get that security deposit back because we had a bunch of posters on the wall, and instead of getting frames for the posters, and instead of getting like nailing them in or tacking them in, because, you know, early 20s, late teens, you know, you got to have some cool video game poster on your wall. We blue tacked them with like the blue sticky putty, and it would never wash off completely. I had no idea how to fucking get it off. I even tried to put like peanut butter on the walls to get it off. So, you know, at one point while we were moving out of this apartment, our wall is covered in peanut butter and blue tack. Why'd you let them do it in the first place? Because I was 20, 21, 22, and I was fucking stupid. Because I was dumb and stupid. He must have sucked a lot of that hookah.
Yeah, he liked his hookah. Stephen was his name.
Stephen loved hookah. How is blue tack worse than a fucking screw? Well, I don't. Every apartment I've lived in, the two apartments I've lived in, both, you know, it didn't have like a plain white wall. You know, like the cheap plaster and the white paint where there are a bunch of divots in the paint, so there were like little holes. So it kind of looks like somebody put white lead paint on Freddy Krueger's face is the best way I can explain it. So the blue tack will get stuck in the divots and you couldn't, like, get it out. It's just a whole nightmare thing.
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Not much has changed.
Okay, so the case files, that'll help me pass time. I don't want to do that again. Yes, dear. All right, I still have to go into the... What was it? The fucking kitchen? Did I break in? I think I already broke in. No, that wasn't even the kitchen. That was the,
Master investigator.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
The world's secrets were made for you.
Fog, new thought unlocked. What is it? The Jamrock Shuffle. I do like to look inside containers. Interesting. Oh, no, I didn't establish authority over the Hardy Boys yet. No, I did try. I gave it an earnest attempt, you know. Oh, for some reason I thought this was the back doorway into the kitchen. Okay, that wasn't it. I'm not going to try again. No, I refuse. It is almost nighty-night time. It is almost time for a big Betty buy. I am almost ready for a fat nap. Oh, wait, no, I needed to tell her I found her husband. I found your husband.
I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that
Very
good.
well, then. Where is he?
There.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
I'm not saying
You're
what.
right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Ah, Lamb. Knew it.
But you told me your husband's all right.
And he is. He's also an alcoholic.
Is he missing?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is. I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing persons case
I
here?
wouldn't be so sure. Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
But you can detect.
I can't believe this ends up being me harassing this woman about, like, her missing husband. I'm like, your husband is missing. Your husband is missing. I know your husband is missing. Is just, oh, I get it. Her husband is actually
All right,
missing.
go ahead. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what does your husband look like?
Not that different from you.
Let me guess, he's disco?
Thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet. Well, he's slightly chubby.
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
I'm not chubby and neither is your husband. What you meant to say is that we both share a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
Both share what?
Franco-Nigerian hard body. Softly round yet still in shape. Ladies dig it.
I'm not sure about the rest, but softly round sounds about right. He's not in great shape. What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
Oh, Roach gave me a small, luxurious meal. Oh, good. It's bugs.
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely sympathize.
Oh, another luxurious meal. Wow, it's truffles. Oh, the mushrooms, I forgot. Oh, there's not even the candy truffles. Ugh. Oh, fuck. These are so expensive.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, if the jacket is really that cool, then I can totally
Well,
understand.
What can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
You are going to look for him.
Yeah, I'll bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's...
I can't believe I got a real case from my goofballism. Anyway, I'm going to take a tiny break. I will be back in a moment. I got to go use the bathroom. So until then, enjoy the song. All right, I'm back. Ooh. Whew. 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 Sometimes I wake up and I think, man, it would be really nice to be the DVD logo from when you were a kid and you'd leave the DVD player on the TV and it would do like the bouncing around of the corners. And sometimes I feel like that DVD logo's got a lot to look forward to. And I feel like if I simply just bounced around until I hit a corner, and that was the most exciting part of my day, I feel like I'd feel pretty fulfilled. I think I would feel pretty fulfilled when it comes down to it. Tuesday. Okay, that's the thing I gotta do after Kim is sleepy. Got it. Waterlock on Wednesday. And I gotta go pay... Oh, I gotta go pay the guy. Shit, I gotta do that, like, right now. I gotta go pay the guy for my room so I can go to sleep. Fuck! Good thing I remembered. Gotta go pay it by 21. If I were a screensaver, I'd want to be the pipes. You know what? You're right. Being the pipes would be cool, actually. Who's that guy? Can't even talk to him. There's a chef there? I don't even talk to the shelf.
Got the 20 real. Good.
$20.
You got the room for the night, but remember...
How could anyone forget?
I'm gonna talk to this shelf. Shelf. This chef. Hello, chef.
Thin man is
I don't even talk to Gorosy Cubic. I want to talk to Gorosy Cubic.
From his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Would you eat and egg? I'd eat a whole and egg.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goransi and Kubek. It must be his name. Goransi. Goransi Kubek. Sounds representative.
Ooh, small luxurious meal. Hey, this isn't an egg. This is a small wasp hive. What the fuck? Okay, we're fine. I ate the whole thing without getting stung. Delicious. Gorassi, I have some questions.
The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Cool, what's in that borscht you're making?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes!
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht.
Chat, you go to a bar like the Whirling in Rags. Do you eat the vodka borscht?
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg.
Turn the vodka up.
He smiles,
yes,
nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot.
I want to see what
With
happens.
He stirs the brew.
Do you think this borscht needs more vodka? Turn the vodka up. Turn the vodka up. Oh boy, borscht with a whole bottle of Everclear? Wow. What's behind the blue door?
Then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
You got some impressive pots there.
And bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
I don't want to eat. I don't want to get blasted on borscht right now. No, thank you. I'm out of here. I'm thinking about it. I could get blasted on borscht, or I could decide to not get blasted on borscht. Okay, I'm gonna save that skill point. Kim is gonna want to go to sleep. This guy's the killer. He did it. He did it. He did it. He killed them. He did it. Walter White? Is that Walter White? Did I even talk to this guy? Didn't this guy just have ambient dialogue? It's all about money, you know? I didn't even find any music to do thingy with. I think Fritz closed, so let's just... I mean, I'll just goof for a second. I don't think the workers are still outside, right? They're going to be gone by now. Racist truck driver's still there. No, they're still there. They leave after a certain time, so maybe I can... Let's do a quick save. Let's talk to this guy again. See what happens when I'm like, hey! Hey, ho, I know who you are.
Right to work!
Hey, are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck...
Oh, he's goofing. Weren't you supposed to pay someone? I paid the guy at the inn. I already paid him. I gave him 20 real. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance? Owned! Fucking owned!
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on. It's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into a pulp instead.
I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos.
So.
It was on your colonel.
He takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving, hard as a stone, but beneath it...
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here? Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital. 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic.
Don't worry about me. I've played Call of Duty video games. I know what is happening.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon. At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
Listen, I don't trust anybody who talks about people in any way and refers to them breeding in any way. If somebody says breeding and they're not talking about like animals, Pokemon, or I don't know, bugs, I don't trust you. Ew, ew, ew.
We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
I'm gonna say nothing.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted.
Oh, where's my sledgehammer at? I want to hit him over the head with it. Oh no!
And cry like a bitch. God, Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them.
What?
Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
I hate this guy.
Something stirs in your stomach.
You were there?
I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
can I have that back?
All right, now. Free commerce!
Let me tell you a fucked up and crazy story. Anyway, right to work! Right to work! You want to know how I... Imagine if the Joker was leading a... You want to know how I got these scars? My father wasn't a pleasant man, and 1 second. Right to work! Right to work! Let me tell you something about my father. He's a scary man. Knocking on the door, always screaming. I could feel the blood oozing from my pores. Oh, sorry, 1 sec. Right to work! Right to work! Joker... Joker, please. Joker, please stop being a scab leader. This is a German bit. All right, well, I'm giving you a palate cleanser because you said that. That's what I hear when you say that. Here's a palate cleanser for you. Ignore that. Look at these. Just pay attention to the keys. Just look at the keys. Just look at the keys. What do you say? The keys no longer work, Brendan? I've evolved beyond such simple pleasures. Okay, let me pull out the big guns then. Brendan, I have evolved beyond such simple pleasures. Okay.
I'll use the fire extinguisher. That seems like a good idea right now. Bam, shakalaka, I beat you. Oh, that's so creepy. What's up, gamers? It's me, the gaming go. Right when I'm back in the 3D most insanely murdering game channel of all time. I know you're gaming. I will catch you and punish you.
Hey, guess when this video was released, by the way? Guess when that video was released? Today. We have such sights to show you. Imagine opening up that fucking Hellraiser puzzle box and its pinhead comes out and the Cenobites come out and they fucking grab you, put you in front of a computer and just make you watch Annoying Orange Gaming. We have such sights to show you. No! No! I won't go back!
Yes?
Pass.
You pick over what's left of your front.
Oh, I should try to go back to his apartment with Kim with me. Unless Kim auto leaves me here. But I should try to go back to his apartment with Kim with me if I can. Brendan, what do you think about Sonic's gay ball problem? Isn't that a fucking... I don't know, isn't that a like a Sonic High School bit? And it's not like a gay ball problem in Sonic High School. Doesn't he have a deadly ball disease in Sonic High School? He like becomes edgy and emo and then he has a fucking like a ball disease that kills people around him. I don't know about Sonic's gay ball problem. Okay, no, you can't. Okay. You can't talk about the fucking One Piece meme because, like... You can't talk about the One Piece meme. The current one that's, like, rattling around on the internet without me being able to explain what happened to me with that image. Now that everybody's fucking talking about it. There's a video where it's like an anime girl like dancing or whatever, and then it switches over to Whitebeard from One Piece with his full erect penis out. 2 months ago, Ed Punk Duck kept posting it in a server we're in, and every fucking time without fail I click on it, to the point where I keep clicking on One Piece videos, even though I fucking know that I'm gonna see Whitebeard hanging dong every goddamn time. One Piece penis has been haunting me for 2 months, and the fact that people are talking about it like it's a funny joke. No, it has been haunting me, following me. I click on it every fucking time. Can we get much higher, so high? I can't escape it. I can't escape it. I keep seeing it. And now it's all over my TikTok feed because it's being passed around left and right to the point where people don't even know the original joke. But I keep clicking on these fucking videos. Brandon, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't show you because he's hanging penis in the fucking goddamn video. And I click on it every time. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay, that's all you need to know. I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired of One Piece penis, okay? Can we get much higher, so high? Fuck, how do I get back to that? Oh, fuck, I forgot how to get back to the apartment. The other part of the apartments. It's not over here, is it? Is it in the anime? No, it's not in the anime. One Piece hanging penis isn't in the anime. Somebody edited an image to show his penis. It's like a gotcha video. You want? Okay. Let me explain the video. It was a video being shared around in one of the servers I was in. And it's okay. It's like an anime girl dancing and then it immediately switches over to Whitebeard from One Piece with his penis hanging dong. I've seen it far too much and I don't want to see it again. Don't fucking tell me where to go, cowards. No backseating for any reason in this game. I'll kill you. I'll break into your house. I'll beat you with a hammer. Let me fucking flub around. You have to suffer. Don't you dare backseat me. You let me fail on my own. I was right by the doors. All right, let's try he apartment again. Kim's with me.
This door is made. No
Knock.
one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
No one.
We should return.
Oh, Kim wants me to go back tomorrow at 9. I thought maybe tonight at 9. Okay. Post it in this. I'm not posting it. I'm not posting it. I'm haunted by it. Why the fuck, Brendan, please post the thing that has been haunting you. It's like It Follows. A webm of this video keeps following me. Well, it's not like It Follows, because it's not like if I have sex with my wife, White Beard Penis is going to follow her. So, I mean, it's nothing like It Follows. It's like It Follows, but without the sex, but it still has penis in it, you know? So it's kind of like It Follows, but not really like It Follows, but a little bit like It Follows, you know? Anybody else happy that in the Gremlins we don't see a single gremlin fucking? I feel like we're a lot healthier as a species for not seeing gremlin sex. I don't know what else to do. I'm kind of just waiting for tomorrow. I don't feel like I have anything else to do. Measurehead's over here. Hello, Measurehead.
Your race descent has
Welcome. True. That is a noble crit. Correct.
Whatever. I have all the... I espoused all the dialogue options with Measurehead. I'm fucking out of here. Nerd. This guy have anything cool to say?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labor
It's for a
Utopia?
rest area on the path leading across open
Wow.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His
To get
promise?
me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words.
Ah.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'll have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
That weasel I visited, turns out he has a hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad. No,
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into it.
wait, hold on a minute.
Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
Hey, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Brendan, will you please stop eating the books in the library to gain their knowledge? But Pride and Prejudice tastes so good, though.
They're sort of like
Yumby.
Preserve the rule of law.
Okay, bye, mañana.
Hola, wandering man.
Bye, mañana. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Bye-bye. All right. I think I just gotta be able to, like, go across the ocean. Can Kim and I go back to my house and decompress at my house? It's night-night time, Kim. You know what that means? We're all sleepy.
The door is closed. This, as you hold still, the lieutenant, you should punch a fucking hole in it. The
No,
murmur in-
I'm not gonna punch a hole in the door. I just wanted to open it. I want to go into Kim's room.
Yes?
God, I have no idea what to do next. I did everything I feel like I can do right now. I mean, I guess I can go back to Everard, but I don't know how long that's going to take me. I can try to go back to Everard, but I don't know. He might be gone by the time I fucking get over there. We'll see. Let's see. Because I think I can ask him for help getting the body down. Yes, Shaggy, we'll all have a snack. Bat milk. Like. All right, let me see if I can go talk to Everard again before time runs out. I want to go across the city. I want to go across the river. I would like to do some traveling, please, and some funny introspection. You know, for goofs. I already looked in this, right?
The file cabinets, the drawers.
What was this thing again?
The payphone.
That was the punch card payphone. All right. Okay, go back through here. I gotta go talk to Everard before it becomes, what is it, 22? When they, like, go big sleepy? A funny 10 p.m. nap?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Muff Dive 402 for the Prime sub. Damn it, you got me to say it. Captain Muff Dive 402 got me to say your fucking name. This is so sad. All right, let's see if Everard's there. He just coolin' it. He big chillin'. Hey, give me help with the body.
Mr. Dubois, every worker.
A member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
Could you help me get a dead body
You might
down from a
have
tree?
noticed There's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
You are a community leader. Help your community out.
Certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss it. See you soon.
Oh, okay, is that Measurehead? Hey, Measurehead, will you help me get a body down? Imagine having an employee so racist that you have to be like, don't talk about race theory. Just get the body down, big guy. All right, let's go talk to Measurehead and talk more about phrenology or whatever. He's gonna have a tool that studies my skull. Let's go take a look. I hope he tells me about skull things and head things. Is that him? Are you Jean-Luc?
Your race descent has only worsened since the last.
Yeah, you better help me get the body
it
down.
was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But While I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Okay.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Yeah, me and Kim are gonna hang out here. We'll guard the bridge. Don't worry. Kim's got a gun.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Yeah, apparently so.
Ooh, I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge
Oh
like
no,
Evron's
Oopie.
lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Spoken by a mercenary pretending to be a worker.
That's none of your business, you fucking nerd.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Oh, there's the beef boy again.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There's been no side choosing. We did what we had to keep order.
What you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Ah, I see. That's why he did that. Okay. Well, I don't like the Union, but I don't like the Scabs much either, since they're led by a mercenary, and I feel like I like the mercenary less, so if I'm gonna choose a side... I mean, I don't think I'm a company man by any means. Alright, he got the body down. I bet it's all kinds of fucked.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful.
The has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about? Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From autopsy to cleanup, to social work, everything.
Yes, I feel like a detective.
Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
What is a field autopsy?
You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Right, let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything.
My phone go off?
Even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
All right.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Oh, we just fill this in, right?
That's right.
All right, well, let me open my ledger at the field autopsy form. There we go. Let me just write down, dead, full of fat and fetid liquid, full of yummy sumptuous goo, filled to the brim with blood.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
1. Assistant. Write the initials HDB.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just lies there. The next box says
Coroner's case number
57-0803.
I'm glad Kim's handling the dead body. I don't want to deal with it. All right, write it down.
We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Lely, nom du guerre.
What's next? Date of birth?
Date of birth. NA. Age?
Roughly 50.
50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook, teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound.
Ugh.
Your eyes turn watery.
Race? Write it
The pudgy
down.
mess of curdled meat looks neither
Sex? Yes.
Fucky!
Oh, God.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky.
nor does he look now with his pregnant belly. And
I hate these kids.
indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Right, March 4th.
What else?
51.
9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
Sex, fucky.
Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503
Right, Harry was here on the body. What if I just draw a little creature on his body, just to see what would happen?
Remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly
Interfering
is
with the body's
treatment?
position or wounds post-mortem.
Didn't the footprints look like he was carried
They'd
over?
have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic.
Steal Kim's gun and shoot the chill. I'm not gonna shoot Kuno, even though he's an asshole.
Somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary.
The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M.
Fuck, I wish I had fancy underwear. Also, I don't know. Why did we ever, as a society, wear white briefs? I mean, I guess I get it. Like, it'd be easier to get the cotton white than dye them. But why do people still wear white briefs in modern society? Who the fuck decided that white briefs were a standard? And why would they ever be the standard?
The disappointment is palpable. The red hair.
No, you gotta wear boxer briefs. You get enough room and you get enough support. I mean, I'm just saying.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the
Tennis players be wearing the Hanes white briefs. Most people wash their ass. I wash my ass. I just like my problem with white briefs is it just seems like a whole lot more to deal with. That just means if you wear white briefs, then you're going to have to deal with the inevitable conclusion that you have enough white clothes to do a separate white load of laundry.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to
You wash your pee hole. Yeah, I have a little you know the worm on a string? I have a little one of those. I have a pipe cleaner on it. Just When am I going to get them?
After the autopsy,
I'm not going to steal the boots.
before
I don't
the
need the
body is
boots. Write it
tattooed,
down.
The upper torso is covered in a single.
I only wear white
continuous
briefs
tattoo
after
resembling
Labor
a
Day.
national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart.
Why wear white briefs when you can wear a pair of SpongeBob underpants that look really cool?
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Wow!
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient
Why
temperature.
wear underwear at all? Just go commando? No, I need support for my balls. I need ball support. That's why I like boxer briefs. You get ball support and they're comfy.
The spine is bent
Briefs are too
more than
restrictive.
Lieutenant
Boxers, it's too empty. If I'm wearing boxers and it's a hot day, my nuts are just going to be slapping along my leg like a fucking like a dubstep song. It's I don't need my balls running around like a Gmod ragdoll in my pants. I need them secure, but not so secure that they choke.
Of course, I undercompensated. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male.
I don't
pattern
enjoy the
baldness,
freedom provided by
very
boxers. I have a deep-seated fear of testicular torsion. That shit's scary. Ooh. Your balls are too free, so they just... All right, short, light brown, male pattern
Lividity
baldness.
is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about?
Oh, Kuno, you suck at throwing rocks.
Max? Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write it
Ligature
down.
mark.
Ah, I love a good late-night autopsy with the boy.
Still wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared.
The man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Good thing we got these chain cutters.
To think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Here we go. Oh, 92%.
That seems like a smart idea.
Rotate some more.
Really bad.
Rotate some more.
The
Fuckity
lieutenant
fuck.
looks by, somewhat worried.
Oh,
as you
son of a
summon
bitch.
Powerwood.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
Okay, I'm gonna give him to
Sinks the
Kin.
cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts with his elbow to his knee.
92% failure. Fuck you.
That's much better form than you had. Snap. The knot is slashed.
I didn't want to cut his head off,
and
so
the
I...
bow falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
Ah, thank you for the
rope
chain
raises
cutters
to a
back,
point,
Thog.
Leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Sorry, my mic was really wiggly.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark.
Write that down. Write that down.
Well pronounced.
Write that down.
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia.
No! It's gonna happen, see?
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of
Inspect the genitals.
The dead man's penis is average sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia.
Do you see what happens when you wear
Marking
white
is
briefs?
present around the crotch. You should touch it. Doesn't feel like anything. A cold spot under your gardening gloves. unremarkable, and unalive.
My pig's so fucking ill right now.
Kuno's so proud of me.
Sick, I gotta say.
All right, write it down and move on.
And intact. Upper and lower extremities.
It's an awful decision. Kuno's proud of me
There
now.
are all combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must
He never got killed. He was merely a victim of testicular torsion. It can happen to you.
Of pain, that new little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier. A mercenary, in fact.
Mm-hmm. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Write it down.
Last item. Hands.
Pick up the hand.
Feels heavy, filled with decay liquids. Like it's ready to explode if squeezed hard enough. You're suddenly repulsed. So much so you feel compelled to drop it.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
I'll write that down.
That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal
Central
examination.
nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it. Gently, a rotting smell erupts from the mouth.
Stop touching the dead body. Haven't you ever seen a dead body poked it with a stick?
And viscous.
Listen, I just gotta say, I don't know, touching a dead body with a stick is a definite Midwestern experience. They're just everywhere. We don't even have graveyards in Iowa. They just put the bodies out down by the creek, and then we just poke them.
Yeah, jack that fucker off.
No.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
He's really doing it. The dead man's teeth cut into his gloved hands.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's
scream.
mouth.
No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again.
He's full of candy? Is that why Kuno was hitting him with rocks? Like a piñata? Like a flesh piñata?
You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Look deeper
You manage
inside.
to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Oh, cool.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why, do we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think
Neither
so.
am
And that's it? Okay,
I.
NA.
Same for toxicology and serology.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do.
Toxicology screening. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Brimming with cocaine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Write that down.
Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down and keep the
What's next
voila.
on the list?
Okay, description of the
We
injuries.
have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck.
For a second, I
Limit
thought he
to
said
feet.
vodka.
Leave a
And I was like,
foot
he ate the borscht.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay, I have
So
inflicted.
there's a spin-stabilized munition from a Kiel A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung, and an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention those. Better not to muddy the waters.
I agree. The waters are muddy enough.
These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Now, injuries.
Okay, we got bite marks.
Chest and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Of the bite marks? Non-fatal post-mortem.
Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have...
This man was bitten by a werewolf, a poisoned werewolf, and then he died.
On the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal, post-mortem.
Next,
Ligature mark.
The braided ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical...
What's the hyoid bone? Hyoid bone. It's a small U-shaped solitary bone situated in the midline of the neck, anteriorly at the base of the mandible, and posteriorly at the 4th cervical... I don't know what that means. It's a neck bone. Got it. I understand. I fathom that. It's a neck bone.
I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Write that down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush. What was that about no clawing around the neck? You'd be clawing for your life.
Post-mortem.
A column of cold air encircles you, rising slowly upward in the shape of a courtyard, bordered by cracked plaster, windows, seagulls perched on air conditioning units, a small green enclosure in the middle of a corral of tenements, Capeside apartments, whirling in rags, and the fortress wall of Terminal B. Above it, a thin blanket of coastal stratus clouds. Higher yet, Coalition airships guard over the 21 cordons of the zone of control.
Oh no, I'm going too high into the sky.
With radio transmissions, the hair on your neck rises.
Rub your sides, close your eyes. I don't think this was the injury that killed him.
Why don't you think it was fatal?
Why didn't he claw at his neck when they hanged him? And why did they not tie his hands? A big man like this is dangerous.
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrists. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right. There should be signs of struggle. Let's leave the cause of death empty for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
An irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Yeah.
Well done, Master Detective.
I need a
What
copy
now?
of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Okay, rip out a copy of the autopsy pages.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. You run your hand
son of a bitch.
the victim's cold body. The genitals in his breeches.
There is no need. Do you think we missed something? Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He's... Hey! Wasn't there a giant...
Why, yes there was. It was massive.
Now, detective, I've rarely been disappointed by the size of a giant ice bear fridge. But I think we should still take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough before we carry him over. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking...
Okay, we're gonna put the body in the ice bear fridge. Good. Good bit. Finally, the ice bear fridge is going to be useful. Put the body in there.
The bear's eyes are dead.
It's certainly an eccentric choice.
God, imagine just coming down here to check on something and there's a dead body in the bear fridge like it killed it.
Only the black cable is plugged into the breaker box. A giant electric mammal.
Great. The owners of this building will just have to keep paying for the electricity.
All right. Let's pop back over here.
The bear's eyes are still.
Of course. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but we'll manage.
The two of you. Easily.
All right, let's do this.
Is heavier than you.
Put the body in the bear fridge.
It takes half an hour.
Oh, God. The noises.
To stuff it in
Oh!
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
Yes, we need to celebrate by performing pagan rites. Let's bring out the meat and set it on fire.
Say that. I knew this would lead to drinking. No, no more. This is paganistic enough, and it does not leave this room.
Yeah, I'm not proud either, Kim, but we did find a fridge.
As impressive as the fridge is, this is a small victory, among numerous defeats. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection, under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge.
All right, we got this.
Stands. Your arm reaches out, and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose,
Oh.
his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features.
Crawl up his
They are
nostrils.
swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Push your fingers
Only
in his
the little one
nose.
fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage. The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Put your fingers in his mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Open your eyes and look.
Vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Say fuck yeah.
Keep going.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
You've seen the drawings. You've studied them. This time I'm really gonna do it.
The basal ganglia, the functional brother at the back of his head, has gone dark. Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
With the sound of his pen on paper.
Push
Your
deeper.
fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Wriggle in.
Toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like
I'm getting there.
Jelly. Straight ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex.
Yeah, I'm just going whole hog. We're just getting in there. I'm feeling fetid and vile.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline.
Fish it out. Oh, come on! 92. Fuck you.
You push your hand further in. Whatever is in there keeps rolling between your fingers as you beckon it to come out.
A little help, Lieutenant.
His small folding knife. The lieutenant moves its blade across the man's skull, searching for the exit wound.
There.
Withdraw your hand 4 centimeters, please.
Pull your fingers
With
back
a
and
crack,
nod.
He punches the knife in the skull. Then, one more time, and one more, until the bone comes loose, like eggshell. Inside, you feel the jelly move from his poking.
Can you push it out?
A small flower of metal blossoms from the man's head, followed by your yellow finger.
A bullet. A non-calibre. Rifled. You may remove your hand from the victim's head now, officer. Well done. Here is your prize. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput.
Sounds like heaven. Sounds about right.
Fatal injury.
God damn right.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
The ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all
Yes,
treatment.
And the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even
Dead.
dragging him
Dabba
to the
doop
yard.
doop.
Dead.
Yeah!
I have had my doubts since he showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them. That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier. To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
I think I need to wash myself.
You really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Maybe the bullet holds more
We should
answers?
take a closer.
This little thing could reveal much.
Okay, what
Take the
happens
corpse
next?
and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. I'll leave that.
Easy. I'm glad I did this at the very end of the
After you bag
day.
corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be
I planned
more
his exit perfectly. Let's bag him and take him away. Kim's gonna be back in, like, tomorrow.
May they rest in processing. Oh well, in another lifetime.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands.
Okay, let's drag over to the motor carriage. I fucking... Woo! Easy. And I'm gonna have Kim right back tomorrow instead of having him missing for, like, a whole day. I have 3 skill points. Holy shit. Can we get much higher? So high. What do I do with your bullet? Eat it!
Has no idea.
Find the gun that shot him.
Like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy.
Feel the bullet through the bag.
Bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has.
Inspect the bullet.
Of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It is blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet.
If I'm learning bullet knowledge, I'm going to name this bullet Bill and hand it over to my friend. He's going to make a Mario game. Look at the jacket.
Just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the
It's
core?
quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. What's interesting about the bullet thus far?
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5mm in diameter.
Jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet.
Wait 1 second. Let me
Now, all you need is to find a gun.
let me level this up once. Got it, baby! Fuck yeah!
Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46mm from the surplus left over from the turn of the century.
Oh shit, I sold that rifle.
Or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are
Hey, we know
still
those
a lot of
rifles.
these
I
old
sold one.
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in back at the station. The lieutenant is standing at a counter.
I probably shouldn't have sold that rifle.
To hand over to a tired records clerk. You should share your findings with him as soon as possible.
I sold that rifle earlier. Oops. What if it was a different rifle, though? Then I'm like, happy, happy, happy days. Then I'm thinking happy, happy, happy days. But if it is not happy, happy, happy days, then it is sad. To be fair, I think that rifle I had wasn't functional anyway, so probably not that one. Can I take a shower?
This
Wash
is
the
not
filth.
cleanest bath. That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Yeah, I want to
The
run a
bathtub
bath.
Slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Take the beer cans out.
You are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Wash your feet!
They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Linger
Your
in the tub a
fingers
little.
grow pale
Ah.
and covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Imagine
You see the
something.
corpse. You can still then houses along a narrow street. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still.
Cool. How do I get more, I'm gonna put a point of volition for more morale. It's just nice to have a little bit more, you know?
The window stands. You see some lights shimmering.
Oh, come on, take all the bottles. Come on, Harry. You gotta grab all these bottles. They're important. You gotta sell them later. Good, good, good guy. Good guy. See, look at that. I grab all those bottles and I have more to sell. Thog. Alright, I gotta go take a fat piss. So I will return post-haste. Until then, enjoy the Whirling and Rag song while I am pissing. Alright, I'm back. I went on my little funny bathroom trip. Okay, so I'm just kind of waiting. When is sleep available? Can I sleep now? Can I take a big fat nap?
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Fuck, I love to nap. Fuck, I love to snooze. Fuck, I love to nap. Fuck, I love to
It's
snooze.
still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments?
Eels!
Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Boring through your mind, through your tummy, through your anus. Eels. 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 Give it up now.
Eels! Every time I hear the ancient reptilian brain, just eels, eels, eels.
In the half world.
Eels up inside ya.
Could try looking at other people.
Eels up inside ya. Finding an entrance where they can.
Would you
through your
want
mind,
to
through your tummy,
start
through your
doing
anus.
that?
I can't stop. Every time I hear the ancient reptilian brain, it's just eels. The eels song. Every fucking time without fail. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
People are beautiful.
Eels, 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 eels.
Parodies and tragedies of themselves.
What if instead of Bill Nye the Science Guy, he was Bill Nye the Eel Guy, and he made a 100 children's science VHS tapes of him dissecting and eating eels for 30 minutes? That really changed the wheel in the CRT TV kind of day, right? Hey kids, today we're going to be watching a videotape. Oh, sweet, is it Bill Nye the Eel Guy? Yeah. Today, kids, I'm eating an eel. And I'm going to be dissecting this eel. Let me split it open top to bottom. Yeah, public school system already fucked up a lot of American kids, but imagine if you had to watch an eel video every week in biology class. I'm just saying, be a lot different of a world we'd be living in, and there'd be a lot more dead eels.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll! Yeah. Wake up. Come on now. Oop, come on. Get that sweaty body up off the ground. Pop those peepers. Let's go find ourselves Kim. There he is, the boy. Good morning, Kim.
Yes?
Good morrow to you, Kim. I have 2 funny skill points left. Internalize the Jamrock Shuffle. It'll be funny. I do like to open containers. Alright, good thing. I should be able to go across the river now. Yep. Fucking the music in this game and the ambiance is so fucking good all the goddamn time. Alright, let's pop over here. There was a lever. It's Wednesday, my dude. Let me take a little look-see.
A rusting control panel.
Pull the lever.
Grab the handle.
Yeah.
Pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Taking a while, isn't it? Taking a little bit there, ain't it? Taking its sweet fucking time, ain't it? There we go. Click. Seal it up.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
I don't want us to get sidetracked. This isn't sidetracked, dummy. This is tracked. Who says this is a sidetrack, you fool? This is a normal track. Oh, cool bricks. Oh, cool magnesium. Oh, I can't open that. I'm not good enough. It was so sad. All right, let's go around here. Where the fuck am I now? I'm here on the coast. Bottles. Grab those bottles, you fool. Fine, don't grab them. I don't care. I don't even care. Don't even grab them. I don't need them. Ooh, coins. Coins. Now come out here. See this? We found a cool shed. Oh, somebody left all their fucking records here. Dang it. All right, what's over here? Money. Oh, sweet. Let's check this box. Oh, fuck yeah. We just got a fucking tape.
There's no way to listen to a pawn shop.
Guess who's ready for karaoke? Yeah, I'm prepped for karaoke now. Yeah, I've locked it down. Yeah, I know what karaoke is. Yeah, I've sung a tune before. You know, I should be a dock worker because I do be carrying tunes. Oh, cool boat. Oh, cool books. Postcard. Oh, shit. Inland Empire? No. +2 to drama. There we go. Now we're looking silly. Now we're fucking doing it. Now we're cooking with gas. We're looking real good. What's a good Mountain Dew to drink before a karaoke set? Mountain Dew Spiked. It's a lemonade with no caffeine in it, and the lemon will be good for your system. It's almost like a Mountain Dew tea. Either Mountain Dew Spiked or Mountain Dew Raspberry Spiked. A little bit of that tart bitterness to keep your vocal cords nice and taut. You could probably warm it up in like a pot or a I don't know, like a pot or a pan. What do you say about the bushes being too thick and horny? What? Oh, too thick and thorny. Oh, cool bench.
The worn and
We can sit.
You can revisit the bench if you ever.
Okay, I can't just go around there. What else we got around here? Oh, sweet. Cool pants. A wedding stone. Ah, this is where the fishermen live, eh? What's over here? I see bottle. I see some funny money. Fuck, we do be coin collecting. Hope nobody gets mad at me for collecting all these silly coins. Yeah, before I talk to anybody, I want to do some exploration. Oh, wow. We in the swamp now. Oh, shit. Damn, we do be in the fucking swamp. What the fuck? Are we gonna find a swamp witch? Oh, there's a crate. Hey, look at this. Look at that cool poster, child. God, there's so much shit over here. What's this? Vent? Vent? Necessity-driven architectural design at its finest. Yeah, cool.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad. Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
His hands lead the way when it comes to that. And his shoulders. It's reflex.
God, I love Kim. Can't wait to buy my Kim Kitsuragi body pillow real. There's something on the roof there.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. It's a guano-encrusted jacket.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Please don't pick up the filthy jacket, says Kim. Aw, dude, sweet, cool, filthy jacket.
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Yes.
Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Fuck you, I'm thinking about it.
To you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore. Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck. What? No. Then it'll just... As you hold it in your hands, there is no why.
Okay, I just picked up the funny jacket because, alright, cool, and I lost a morale point for it. Oh well, whatever. Check this barrel. Ah, coins and bottles, I see. Vagrants. Okay, vagrants wouldn't leave coins everywhere, but I'm gonna take every coin I fucking see. Listen, cool and free coins. Oh, those are some fucking Mega Binos prescription lenses. Oh, man. Glasses make you smarter, actually. Did you know that you're smarter when you wear glasses? It's proven. It's a proven fact. It's a big wine canister. It's open and empty. Damn.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Isn't it just the rotting fish? Oh no.
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
Has already... There's some tear an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up.
Oh man, this reminds me. So I had a dream yesterday, no, 2 days ago, where I was talking to this guy in the dream, and we kept swapping glasses, and he's like, your eyes aren't really that bad, Brendan. Let me show you my glasses. And he pulls them off his face, and the glasses are 4 inches thick of glass that he's wearing. Like, they're touching his eyeball. And the dream was just this guy trying to convince me to wear the really thick glasses. And I mean, the frame was thin, so the glasses were protruding 2 inches either side, 2 to 3 inches on either side of the frame. Like, thick. And I'm talking like 2 candy bars stacked on top of each other, thick. And he's like, no, Brendan, put these on. And the whole dream is him chasing me, trying to make me wear these really thick glasses. And I'm running away scared until the point where I, like, get into a fucking forest, and he's running through a forest chasing me, trying to make me wear his glasses. Weird dream. Anyway, examine the cigarette package.
Was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Now, this makes partying look bad. Still, don't let it sway you. You're responsible. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge.
You okay, babe? I had the glasses man dream again.
Revachol.
He wore like a big yellow jumpsuit too. He had like he kind of looked like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, but he had he was taller than me, and he had a big yellow jumpsuit on, and he's just chasing me, hoofing it through the forest, almost always catching up to me.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell.
Is a body then?
A man lies on the boardwalk.
You've encountered an error.
Bent and neck turned.
Sure. What kind of error did I find? Is this guy a bug?
Is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study his clothes.
Mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
Oh, we better check his pockets.
Find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Let me check. He had
a dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. something cracks beneath your feet. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
We know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
The leather jacket.
Blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband. Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Do you think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure? What if his liver failed and he died before he hit the bench?
Severe confusion, respiratory depression. And
Brendan, you ever eat a whole pack of gum before? When I was a kid, I used to walk down to the gas station and I'd buy a pack of zebra stripe gum for like 50 cents to $1, and I'd unwrap each and every one and I'd stack them up like a gum sandwich and I'd put the whole thing in my mouth. The flavor lasted the exact amount of time that it normally did, but I had a lot more gum that way.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's...
The whole big wad of zebra striped gum. Yum yum.
Related to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
Nah, it's a stretch.
Evidence? Yes.
What about the kebab?
The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box. They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Brendan, you were a weird child, yeah? I still remember very vividly, I don't know why I just thought about this, but one time my grandparents tried to do a trailer park garage sale. About, I want to say 2 blocks away from where my grandparents lived, like the trailer park where they lived. And literally like 2 blocks away, 2 blocks of distance, right next door to the trailer park was the gas station. Then you go down the street a little bit, and there's a bridge. You go over the bridge, you go to the right, and it's the meat processing plant where my grandparents worked at. And right next to that meat processing plant was a place called the Sales Barn, which auctioned off and sold things and had like big giant garage sales. Anyway, my grandparents did this garage sale of shit that they had bought at the Sales Barn to try to get rid of some of their hoarder crap. One, they ran this garage sale for 6 hours and nobody stopped by. 2, I very vividly, for some reason, remembered that they had these, I want to say, George Bush and Bill Clinton cardboard masks on a stick. And I don't know why I just thought of this, but I very vividly remember running around the trailer park. This is 3rd or 4th grade Brendan with the Bill Clinton mask and just screaming. I don't know why this popped in my head. Just a core memory of me running around this empty garage sale, nobody stopping by to buy any of this crap, with a Bill Clinton mask on a popsicle stick, me running around and yelling. And now that I think about it, I think my grandma made them for some reason to try to sell them for 50 cents a pop, but I don't know why. I just, my brain stopped working for a second, and I just remember me running around and screaming with a Bill Clinton popsicle stick mask. You said weird child, and I had like a fucking, I had a cohesive brain death there.
All it does is keep the city council's hands clean. It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure. Although, from where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
What about field autopsy?
Isn't necessary. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work. Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
We found him. We should finish this.
We should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Do you have a Bill impression? Oh, my Bill Clinton impression? I can't. No, I don't. I used to. Not anymore. All I can think of Bill Clinton impression. 10 out of 10, the perfect Bill Clinton impression, finally. We've reached peak Brendaniel. All right. I'm really zonked out of it today. I feel like I'm a little tired, so I'm going to save and get off and call it a day. Mostly because I think I'm going to go to bed early tonight because I got like 4 hours of sleep. My brain is fucking burnt out. Y'all have good. Please enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm going to do a little shilling here. If you care about things like that, there's a creator code that helps me out a ton. Brendaniel and Epic. If you don't like Epic, that's also cool. You don't have to use it. And there are videos on the second channel that are highlights of the streams. There's always new videos popping up on there. I'm a tired boy, though, so I'm going to either take a nap or go suffer until I can sleep. Bye-bye.